Hey, how's it going? We are back with another Primetime Crisis talking about Steven Universe. This episode is Barnmates. I'm the real Manos, and this is my roommate. Beware the Steve Baxi.
Hey, hello everybody. I'm a great roommate because I'm just on the computer. You don't have to worry about anything.
That's right. Stay over there, Steve, on the computer. Hey, fun little fact. Both of us kind of use our screen names on YouTube based on cartoons. I get mine from the Real Ghostbusters, and he gets his from Beware the Batman.
Yeah, both good shows.
That's right. Now we're talking about Steven Universe, and
Another good show.
that's right. Let's see, where should we start here? This picks up exactly where it left off, and they've been doing that a lot lately in this show.
Yeah, it's one of those things where the 11-minute format you can only do so much in, so they've really used the two-parter formula pretty well, especially with these opening few episodes.
Yes. And yeah, they've been leading into each other, which is interesting. I guess they're getting... I really get the feeling that the creators have really gotten into the story to this point, that they kind of don't want to mess around for the time being.
They've gotten renewed for at least season 4 at this point, right? So I figure they just want to build as much as possible now that they have at least a somewhat certain future.
Yeah, I'm willing to wager it's a little more relaxing now that they can act. You're right. They don't have to squeeze everything in every episode. They can actually just be cool and tell their story for the time being. I go back and forth in hearing if season 5 is been greenlit or is it at least likely. But you're right. I mean, right now they're very comfortable with what they're doing, and it shows. I really enjoyed the... first off, I enjoyed all the little bits of Peridot trying to make up to Lapis for what she did to her. And to be honest, you know what? Do you think she tortured her?
The way they're playing this, it's almost like she did.
Or at least took part in it. I mean, I'd be willing to believe that Jasper did it, and she oversaw, or was at least there.
Yeah, Lapis is a lot more complex than I thought they were going to go with her, because, I mean, if you look at the fusion stuff and the sexual metaphor, she was essentially raped.
Yeah.
And now she's trying to get over it. So, I mean, Lapis being tortured by Peridot is definitely a possibility at this point. This show is really good with just having metaphors for these things, so you're not thinking about them in their darker context.
That's true, and that's what's so amazing about the whole design of the show and design of these characters is you can use that metaphor, or you can just not even think about it. If you're a kid or someone who is uncomfortable with going in that direction,
yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, you can take it on its face value, or really look at what they're really doing.
Yeah, and I really like the way, because Cartoon Network's awful with scheduling, we talked about this before, but I like the way that Cartoon Network was replaying all of the Lapis stuff and all the introductory Peridot stuff over the course of this week, leading up to this episode. Yeah. So if you just look at Lapis as she was introduced versus where she is now, it's a really interesting turn.
That is actually a really good observation. It does seem like somebody's paying attention in scheduling with the Sunday marathons.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, that was... I knew the Lapis episode was coming the week before or something like that, where they dedicated all the Lapis episodes. And
right.
I had a good laugh on a couple of these, though. I mean, there's such a serious context to what happened between the two of them, but just some of the humor and how Peridot is trying her best to, make things cool, and Peridot is so mad. Oh
yeah,
and I just love how pleasant she is with Steven and how really cold she is to Lapis. I mean, it's literally a complete heel turn in dealing with both of them.
The kind of I don't care face she gives in every interaction with Peridot's just hysterical.
Yeah, and I love that speech about water and how it was her prison for months.
That was great. And the thing with the tape recorder was actually kind of emotional, despite just being funny with the way it's animated.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, that was the thing that kind of turned Peridot to the gem side.
That's actually a good point, and it's meaningless to her.
Yeah.
she crushes it and throws it away. And we've had episodes after episode. We even had a full episode showing how much it meant to her.
Yeah, the log date 7/15 too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and congratulations being able to get that title correct.
Was it correct? I'm not sure. I think that's what it is.
I can't ever say that title right. When I reviewed it, I reviewed it on my own channel maybe 30 minutes after I watched it, and I could not get that title correct. It's it was a bunch of numbers after log date something. Oh.
I think the easy way to remember it is it's log date, the last number is 2, and there were 2 numbers 7/15. So log date 7/15 too.
Let's see. So I guess you want to talk about the ending?
Yeah. So that ship coming in and Lapis just demolishing it because she's scary.
And she seems physically weaker than some of the other gems, but that water power of hers, you're right, it is scary. And she was able to knock a spaceship down with, I don't know how much water was in that pool, but not much.
Yeah, I mean, it's an exaggerated birdhouse at that. I don't know how much water she really needs to be powerful.
Yeah. I mean, it's maybe just a little bit more than a hot tub amount of water. And she just slammed it down bedded it into the ground. And she flicked it, basically.
Oh yeah, no, that was great. I imagine we're gonna just be with that ship showing up. I imagine we're gonna get a lot of stuff with Yellow Diamond in the next couple episodes because next week is called Hit the Diamond.
Yep. And the rest of the crystal gems will be on hand for that episode. And unfortunately, because of Tumblr and the rest of the internet, I knew we were going to get the rubies. But still, that moment when that ruby pops up is still, even though I knew it was coming, it was still pretty exciting. The way that
that was great. I wasn't on Tumblr, so I didn't see that coming. I can't wait to see where that goes.
That's fantastic. I envy you. I wish I had known. What's that?
Next week's going to be the end of this 4-week event, isn't it?
That's right. It's the last episode of this, but the good news is there's still going to keep going, from what I understand.
Yeah, we're going to do weekly new episodes with the way Cartoon Network this summer.
Yeah, and Summer of Steven, which is wonderful because I feel like we've had months and months. I think there was a 2-3 month hiatus, and it was a pretty bad hiatus. Usually the hiatuses for the show at the beginning of the year, I think it now is a thing where it's really bad. It's like 2-3 months through January, February, March, or something like that. So at least we get a good summer of run. But the problem is, it takes 9 months to make one of these episodes.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's really beautifully animated, so I like that we get quality for all that time, but it does make it tough to just sit there and wait 3-4 months before we get another episode.
Mm-hmm. And you just want to burn through them since they're 11 minutes. And
they're also not very good about releasing these on DVD. I mean, if I just had everything as soon as they went on hiatus and I could rewatch it at my own time, I wouldn't mind as much.
Yeah. They only have the one DVD, which is only a splatter of the first few episodes.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have season box sets for this.
And I don't know if that's. I wonder if that has anything to do with the changing TV market. With the internet coming into play. With Netflix and Hulu and all sorts of places where you can watch TV shows. I do wonder if some networks are kind of foregoing the season box set system, which I hope not, because I really enjoy that system, and it's a good way
to. I like
to.
that system too, but you might be right. I know for a while we used to get updated seasons of Adventure Time and regular show on Netflix, but that's since stopped.
Yeah, I know season 1 is on Hulu. I don't know if they've posted season 2 yet, and unfortunately, Netflix still has no Steven Universe whatsoever, which is frustrating. I'd like to be able to sit down and watch it because I can sit down and watch all of Scooby-Doo, Mystery Incorporated, all of the Justice League, and a few other shows. I can watch the Batman, but I can't do that with this show, and I really would like to. I mean, I don't know. I hate scouring the net to find these things.
No, I agree with you. It ruins the flow of some of this because you really want to be able to just sit there, binge, and have the next episode come up and play, and the illusion of it being separated by 11 minutes is gone.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, I can't wait to see the rubies. And you know what? I guess this is kind of now going to be a thing. Now it's kind of out in the open about Homeworld and the fact that there are more of each gem. I think we're probably going to be seeing more of this, and we're going to next week we're going to see like I think a batch of rubies, and we've already seen a couple of pearls. So I guess this means we'll probably see multiples of several characters. I feel like we're going to see some amethysts soon.
Yeah, we might see some stuff with Amethyst, especially because of all the way progressing Kindergarten, and then we might also get some Sapphires thrown in.
Yeah. I happen to know, because I've looked at the episode list for this season, and, sometimes they change the titles at the last minute, but from what I can tell, they have a bunch of episodes that sound very Amethyst-related. So I feel like we have a Amethyst story arc coming up. And
okay, that's exciting.
I know, I can't wait. I'm a little concerned, though. I mean, I'm one of those fans that has this fear that ever since the episode Too Far, where Peridot really tells Amethyst how much more important on the food chain she really is than the other two gems, I do fear that a seed has been planted. So I don't know what kind of story arc this is going to be.
Yeah, that's a good point. This is one of those shows where literally anything can happen, and it's very hard to predict.
It is. I mean, I would have not wagered on Peridot being part of the team ever. I would have not have thought of that. Lapis always had the feeling like, if she just calmed down and thought for a second, she would be with them.
Yeah.
Instead of making every possible mistake she can over the entire run of the series. I think that's... I don't know if I have anything else to contribute on this one. What do you think?
I'm pretty much good. The only thing I want to throw out there is we haven't seen Connie in a while, and we haven't seen pretty much any of the Beach City side characters in a little while, so hopefully we get more of that going forward.
I know we have a pizza episode, and I think there's an episode about Kiki. Actually, there's a title with Kiki's name in it. So we are going to be seeing Release going to be seeing the pizza family again. I do kind of miss Sadie. We haven't seen that character since Sadie's song. And
yeah,
we saw Connie.
I guess it's a good thing that they had all those back-ended episodes of just focusing on individual subplots at the end of season 2. So when we open up season 3 with all this big story stuff, it's not like we haven't stopped progressing. It's that everyone's had a moment. Yeah,
I think now that we're back at the house, we're going to be back at the house. I think the episode after this one. So we're going to be more in Beach City. So we get to see more of the supporting characters. I do kind of miss them, though.
Sure.
So hopefully we'll get to see them soon. All right, I think that's it for now.
I'm all done.
We're all done. So we're going to finish up here. And do you want to do the honors?